whatever was running around downstairs must have sensed that I woke up, and it stopped running and started walking really slow, like click, 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 click. I got to the stairwell, I could hear it there, and like I could feel my heart thumping, all my pets' hearts thumping. I could feel their fear. Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a fabulous day or night, whatever time you're watching this. I just was thinking that it's Halloween season and I haven't told any of my spookier spirit stories yet. So I am a psychic medium, clairvoyant medium. Spirits can tell when you are psychic and a medium, and so they will be attracted to you. So you can tend to attract a lot of supernatural activity around you when you are a psychic medium. And of course, because I am, trying to connect with spirit in my readings to help people, obviously, because I'm always communicating with spirits, spirits will again be attracted to me, and sometimes kind of follow me home from places where there's lots of spiritual activity as well. But I do my spiritual cleansing and that sort of thing if anything bad or negative comes up. But this happened years ago. I was living in Red Deer at the time. I was still with my ex, and there was a lot of spiritual activity going on in our home, and it turned into demonic activity at some point, which I have a ton of freaky stories about that, but for another time. And maybe I can try to do a spooky story every day here if my post-concussion symptoms will allow it. But anyway, so it was the middle of the night. We were fast asleep. Again, there had been a lot of crazy stuff happening around the house that my ex and my family was aware of at this time. And I woke up in the middle of the night, as I do often around the 3 a.m. mark. And immediately I had I knew something was wrong, and I had a fearful feeling, and I could feel fear. And I'm still kind of half asleep, but waking up, and I could hear really fast running footsteps downstairs. And so immediately that woke me up, and I was like, what the hell? And all of my pets were on the bed with us, they would sleep with us every night. And my little dog Balto, 7.5 pound fluff ball, thought he was the toughest guy in the world. He was on the bed shaking. It was odd for him not to, if there would have been anybody even come to our doorway, he would immediately be downstairs and freaking out on them and barking. He wasn't freaky, he was scared. He wasn't staying in bed. And my pets saw me wake up, and they all looked at me like, Mom, there's something scary downstairs. And so I just, I'm still letting this sink in, and I'm still kind of, in shock and fear. And so I'm listening to these footsteps, and the best way I could describe it, it sounded like if a little elf or a 2 foot tall being with clicky shoes, tap shoes, was running around downstairs in our house. And our bedroom doorway was wide open, which is odd because when we would sleep, we would mostly close it just so the pets could come in and out, and the door would automatically go back into that position. And the light downstairs, our entranceway light, was on, through the bedroom door. You could see our stairwell, and that light was on, which is also odd because we turn off all our lights when we go to bed, except for maybe, the stove light or something in case we want to get up to get water or something. And whatever was running around downstairs must have sensed that I woke up, and it stopped running and started walking really slow, click, 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 click. And so my fear built up even more, and I was frozen. I didn't even think to call upon my angels or anything immediately. I was still processing what was going on. And it was click, click, and coming towards the stairwell, which our stairwell didn't have, it had solid banisters, so drywall banisters, and not like, you know, the railing banisters. And it got to the stairwell, I could hear it there, and like I could feel my heart thumping, all my pets' hearts thumping. I could feel their fear. My ex was like fast asleep and snoring away, and the footsteps, and so our stairwell was carpeted. And the footsteps come to the stairwell, and then they start walking up the wall, up the stairwell wall, because we have carpets, and you could hear click, 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 click coming up towards the bedroom on the wall. And then finally it kicked in, and my protection, you know, my psychic medium abilities, like I just like went into focus and immediately called upon Archangel Michael and my angels, and grabbed my smudge in the bedroom and started smudging. And then the footsteps stopped, it was quiet, and I felt the presence leave. Yeah, that was pretty freaky. I was not going to go downstairs to see what it was or what it looked like. I knew that was going to be a bad idea, because when mischievous or nasty evil spirits start physically manifesting and affecting our physical world, that's when it's very dangerous, and they can cause a lot of harm and destruction in a person's life, and even drive people. So always, you know, be aware of cleansing you're spiritually cleansing your home and your space, and your energetic field and body as well, so that you know, you're not having demonic and evil spirits creating havoc in your home and your life. But yeah, that was pretty scary. I have like a whole bunch of spooky stories, obviously, because of what I do. And hopefully I can post more spooky stories before Halloween is over this year. But even, it doesn't have to be Halloween for me to be into the spirit stuff. It's like pretty much every day of my life anyway. But I just thought I would share, and take care, everyone. And make sure you're spiritually cleansing your home. Maybe get some holy water or something like that too, if you got some crazy stuff going on. But if you do, I can help with that. I'm a great Ghostbuster. I got rid of that thing. So if you do have like crazy things happening in your home that you want to make sense of, supernatural activity, you can book a session with me, and then I can go, you know, figure out what's going on and get rid of anything that wants to cause harm or mischief in your life and relationships. But yeah, the link for my website for booking a session with me will be in in the description. And yeah, even if you don't want to book a session with me but are curious about what I do and want to hear more stories, check out my other videos and my YouTube and my website, which I'll put in the links in the description. But anyway, have a great day, everyone. Man, I cannot tell a story fast. ADHD and extreme post-concussion. But anyway, have a great day. Love you. Bye. Happy Halloween.